So, hey guys, and welcome back to the vlog. And usually I try to vlog on my off days. So, um, today is basically routine. I was planning to go to the aquarium, but I guess we'll put it off for another day. So, we do have to go to the library, like routine, every time we are off. And yeah, so we are out of the house. I have to say the iPhone 13 compared to the mini, it is so much bigger, like to the whole, than what I expected it to be. But otherwise, anyways, I transferred all the music from the 5SE, not to get it confused with the things the 10 SE to the 13, so that is good. So the first part of the job is done. We just managed to return the books that we borrowed a few weeks ago, and we borrowed new ones in exchange of the ones that we returned. And now, what time is it right now? Now is like 12. I'm guessing I'm thinking of maybe we don't have lunch first, because it is about lunchtime and I'm afraid of it getting like busy between now and around 1:30. So that's what we're gonna do, and have lunch in the usual place that we always have lunch at. So I forgot to record lunch again. So I'm having the pasta aglio with the garlic bread and a can of ice lemon tea. I'm thinking whether I should have dessert later though. So I had a big debate with myself. So I finally decided to have my the lava cake with the ice cream on it, because I can't help it. So I am back home. I've already showered, and I've been watching this like family for, I would say, started recently, because there's two family vlogs that or three family vlogs that I been watching. Two of them has been about a year or so, and that one is fairly recently that I started watching, and they were talking about technologies through the years, and I never really thought about it until they posted this on their vlog, like on their channel, and I actually thought about it, because let's see, well, my first phone wasn't until it was in third grade, if I am right. Oops. It was like my first grade and second grade. I don't remember having a phone, or maybe I did, but I don't remember. But by third grade, I remember having the 2007. 2007 wasn't in third grade. Let's see. I may have gotten the years wrong, but I didn't have my first phone until I was about 10 years old, which is about 2006, 2007. I had this Motorola phone that is actually a flip phone with the buttons, and that you can't do more than actually texting on it. It has even there's games, there is like the snake game where you like have to eat this like button and then you grow longer and longer, but you cannot eat your tail off. I still remember that game. I think that was the only game I remember playing. Then the next one, I didn't have and then I had iPod. It was this then when Apple launched. When did Apple launch, honey? My first like iPod, I remember it was this nano shuffle that it was like about this big. It was about this big, and you can only download like upload music, and all the music has to be uploaded through like the computer. I still remember that, and that was like 2006 or 2007, around there. And in 2008, when did the first iPhone came out? Actually, I might be wrong. Yeah, my first Nokia, no, not Nokia, the Motorola phone, I got it in 2006. And I got the Nano around the same year. And then in 2007, I still remember the first Motorola. I've been dropping that phone like so many times until like the screen, because it was like a folded phone, and I dropped that phone so many times until like the screen, you are able to see like the numbers and the alphabets like printed on the screen, because I dropped it so many times. And in 2007, I got my first iPhone, the very old one. I kept it somewhere. I don't know why I kept it. And then 2008 was the first time I ever used a MacBook. It was given by the school. It was the white MacBook. I still remember it was the white one. I don't think they still sell those white MacBooks, but I remember it was the white one, and like I used it for 2 years. That was provided by the school, and I got my MacBook, I think it was Pro, around the same year. And then when I switched schools in 2012, that new school that I went to, they provided us a MacBook Air, which we could buy if we want to when we either we graduated from the school or if we are moving to another school. I don't think I bought the computer, but I bought this current computer that I'm using now in 2014, and it's already been 8 years. I'm still using the same computer. The battery is still hanging on. I would say that. I changed the battery 3 years ago, 2019. I'm supposed to change the battery again, but I decided not to, just for the sake of not changing it, because I don't want to spend the money to change the battery when I hardly bring the computer out of the house anyways. Don't mind my dirty screen, but this was the MacBook. I remember the first time I used it, it was this white one, and I can tell you the first few MacBooks that came out, that is like this one especially, it is so heavy to carry around that half of the time I decided not to bring it back home because I don't like to carry it around. And then came the part where social media has to be in concern, where I remember the first social media I ever had. I don't think my parents knew about this. I forgot the name of it. It was more like a blog spot than it was. Oh, Friendster. I remember that. I remember Friendster. And Friendster, it used to be a little bit like Facebook, but Friendster was like you can post like anything. Like it's between Facebook and MySpace, but it's falling more towards MySpace. I still remember Friendster because Friendster and Facebook came out around the same time, but the only difference is that Facebook became very successful between the 2 years after it launched. Friendster wasn't very popular, so I had it, and it was one of my other friends who had it, and we were always chatting on like Friendster. And then by 2008, I remember, actually no, more than that, by 2006 actually, 2007, Friendster sent out a message to all its users saying that they are closing down Friendster. So I should have taken all the photos out of there, because by the time it closed down, I created a Facebook account, but I don't have all the photos. But anyway, in Friendster, I didn't have a lot of photos posted anyways. But then when Facebook became popular by 2007, every user was like using it, and the same year, not Snapchat, sorry, Instagram came out, And I still remember the old Instagram logo. It looked like it was like a camera where that when you take a photo, the printout comes out. It was that logo. And I did download, when I got my first iPhone, I did download Instagram, but for some reason I never really opened an Instagram account, and I was more on like Facebook until 2010, around there. That's when I shifted more to Instagram than using Facebook, because like all my friends, my school friends, were all using Instagram by then. So, and not all of them has Facebook, but all of them has Instagram, which I was a little bit like, okay. So I am gonna end today's vlog right here, because there's nothing much more for me to be doing for the rest of the day, and plus tomorrow I have to be up early anyways for work. So, but by the time this goes up, it will be like 2 days later anyways. And yeah.